Week 2 on YouTube. So what has the journey been like? I'm about 5-6 miles into a 13-mile hike, and look at the view, guys. Just absolutely gorgeous up here. So I am on the Palisade Rim Trail, upper rim. If you ever come to Palisade, Colorado, this is an amazing hike. But week 2, so it has had its highs and its lows, and but all positives, because even the lows I learned from. So after week 1, I had 29 subscribers. Well, this week we gained another 19, bringing my total to 48, which obviously is no astronomical number, but I look at it as a positive, as an upward trend. I mentally, and after getting 29 the first week, I'm not gonna lie, I had kind of hoped that I would pick up another 29 or more, but we still gained and went on an upward trend. The first week, I had a total of 317 views between the 2 videos I had put out, and I stayed on that same trend, and I plan to continue on it of putting out 2 videos a week. One main video every Friday on my adventure and fitness journey, and then another one on Monday every week, just kind of documenting this journey of building a YouTube channel. This channel is not going to be about helping people build YouTube or any of that, or technology. It's just I have some friends doing it, and I'm just kind of curious to see how long it takes to hit goals and stuff. So, and I find it interesting watching other people, so I thought I would just document it as well. But I, back to the views, had 863 views this week. So that was the pleasant surprise that one of my videos that I put out, my Fat to Fit, got 754 views. The one that documenting the YouTube journey only got 43 views, and which I did not expect to get, but I was pleasantly surprised that a video would get 754 views with my channel being so young. So that was a pleasant surprise, and so adding a total of 863 views this week brought the total up to 1,180 views. Watch hours after the first week, I was at 15.6, and this week more than doubled that, so had 34.8 watch hours, which is mostly from that Fat to Fit video, and so that brought my total to 50.4. So still on an upward trend, nothing huge or to jump through the roof about, but it's still exciting for me to see it go forward and be on an upward trajectory. So the goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers and get the 4,000 watch hours, which allows you to get the AdSense revenue and the other monetization perks on YouTube. So with that being said, I got 952 more subscribers to go, and about roughly 3,950 watch hours to go. So it's a long journey, but that's where I'm at. But from a win perspective, I learned a lot. So I put out a new video on Friday, and so these stats are all from Friday morning. So I'm getting my stats every Friday morning, and then that way I can come out, record them, and then post them on Monday. But I put out a new video Friday, and on that video I learned so much from filming. I went and hiked Mount Garfield here in Palisade, Colorado, and it is a very strenuous hike. And So I used some different filming techniques and really had fun trying to be creative and show the journey of going from the bottom to the top. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that video that I put out Friday called Push Your Limits, overcoming the obstacles of doing hard things. And so I'm very excited about what I learned in that filming process. But with the filming process, it also made me learn a bunch of new stuff in the editing software. And so, you know, I am not a professional videographer. Man, this is a steep ledge. I'm going to show you guys. Woo. I don't know how far that is down, but yeah, definitely not looking to slip and fall down there. But learning all the new stuff in the editing software is just absolutely fascinating. I kind of feel like a kid again. You know, when you're a kid playing with Legos, or if you're old enough to remember Lincoln Logs, that was my favorite when I was a kid. And when you first get them, you're exploring all new things you can do with them, building stuff. And that's kind of how I feel with the editing software. I know this is silly, but you know how, like, when you're watching a channel and people will ask you to hit the like button and subscribe and the notification bell. Well, I kind of hate asking that every time, but since we did, just go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button right now. But I learned how to add a graphic in, a motion graphic in, to do that. And so it took me a while to figure it out, but that was quite an accomplishment in the editing software. And I learned how to add in text, and then how to add in multiple clips versus just having to do one long recording like this. And so that allowed me to make that hike up Mount Garfield, I feel like, interesting to watch. I might have talked a little long at the beginning before I got into the hike. But if you go watch that video, let me know, should I have started the hiking clips sooner in that, or did I do it appropriately? Very curious about that. But yeah, those are two huge wins for me. Definitely getting better at the filming and editing. And then I have been having so much fun. I mean, when I was a kid, I liked to climb trees. My mom would yell at me. She'd come outside. I'd be at the top of a pine tree. But I loved climbing. And that's kind of how I feel out here hiking up on these tall cliffs. I'm going to turn this around, guys. Look at that view. Oh, man. It's just beautiful. And it makes me feel like a kid again to come out here and play in Mother Nature. It's like a playground for us adults to come hang out in. And the other thing is, my creativity has absolutely gone through the roof. There's a verse in Matthew, I believe it's 5:16 if I remember correctly, but it says that Jesus often went alone into the wilderness to pray. And I think about that all the time. It's like getting away from the technology and the noise, the office, and everything else that distracts us, and just getting out into nature, what it does for our soul, for our creativity. And man, I tell you, since I have been coming out, so I bring me a little notepad and pen, and I stop along the trail and just sit for a while and write down the thoughts that come through me. I have gotten probably 20 video ideas written down, all from coming and just sitting out in the wilderness. It is absolutely amazing, the level of creativity that happens when we get away from stuff and just alone with us and our thoughts. So those are the big wins that I've had this week. And while the numbers, you know, are nowhere near monetization and nothing to impress anybody, it's an upward journey, just like climbing a mountain. And so I'm excited that the journey went upward. It progressed in every category. And so I look forward to seeing what week 3 does. So hope you guys are inspired by these hikes, and hope you get inspired if you're wanting to start your own YouTube channel. I encourage you to do it. I'm actually enjoying this. I know it's weird to talk to the camera, and at first it was really awkward, and it still is, but it's just fun, learning something new, doing something new. And the other thing I will say before I go is I've enjoyed watching other people's journeys. So I've met a few friends in a group that I'm in, and I'm watching other YouTube channels. And like one of the guys that subscribed to my channel, Old Guy Out, he's in Thailand, and yet watching my video here in America, and I get to watch his and, you know, see what that country is like. And another friend, Deanne, is in Australia, and you know, the other day she made a video that said it was she was excited about spring, and I was like, spring? It's fall. You forget about the countries being on the other side of the equator, in a different hemisphere, and their seasons are different. So it's just really neat to be able to watch people from around the world. And like Susan, a buddy of mine's on the other side of the country, but we're able to watch each other's videos and give each other feedback and stuff. So it's just really fun building the friendships as well. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm gonna finish. I got about 8 more miles to go on this hike, and gonna get my exercise in today. God bless.